Problem number next. If PAB is the midpoint of the line segment, midpoint of the line segment between the axis, show that the equation of the line is x by a plus y by b equal to 2. Read the problem again. If PAB is the midpoint of the line segment between the axes, between midpoint A, B, origin, this is the midpoint M. What they have done is, midpoint of the line segment between the axes is given A, B. Over. Find the equation of the line. What they have given? This is the midpoint, not the perpendicular, remember. Midpoint of the line segment AB is M. Find the equation of the line. Question. Here I have to take this one as P. See? There are actually two methods you can find. There are two methods. Which are the? First one is, you can obtain the point this one, A. P. This one is Q. X and Y intercept, even though they are not given, you consider them as P and Q. Because if you know P and Q, you can write the equation. Let P and Q are X and Y intercepts of the line. X and Y intercept of the line. Therefore, equation of the line is x by P plus y by Q equal to 1. Now, can you find a coordinate of A? Yes. The point A is P, 0. If x-intercept is P, what about the point A? P, 0. What about the point B? 0, Q. And B is 0, Q. But it is given that AB midpoint is M, A, B. But given that midpoint of AB is M, A, B. M or P? M, it is given P is given that P is AB. Midpoint is P. Now, put the midpoint formula. PAB equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Or x1 is coordinate of E, p plus 0 by 2. If you want, let me write that one also, otherwise you get confusion here. x1 p, y1 0, x2 0, y2 q. A comma b equal to p plus 0 by 2, 0 plus q by 2, or p by 2, q by 2. Comparing x and y coordinates, p by 2 equal to a, q by 2 equal to b, or p equal to 2a, q equal to 2b. After finding p and q, write the equation of the line. Knowing let me write here itself. Therefore, equation of the line is x by p, y by q equal to 1, or x by 2a plus y by 2b equal to 1. Multiplying throughout by 2, x by a plus y by b equal to 2. Equation of the line is multiplying throughout by 2, you get x by a, y by b equal to 2. That is what we have to prove. If the midpoint of the line segment is given, then you can write the equation just by knowing the midpoint. But the method is finding the x and y intercept separately, then put the values in the equation. Okay. Now, let us take the next formula. So far, you know how to write the equation in different cases. Totally, there are 6 different formula in order to write the equation. Now, next part, right? General form of the equation of a line. So far, you know how to write the equation. But remember, using any one of the formula, using all the 6 formula, equation of the line is always of the form x term, y term, constant, 0. Correct, no? After at the last step, final step, I used to write the equation in the standard form only. Writing x term always in the first place, next y term, next constant, right hand side always 0. So, why I have written like that? Because in order to say the general form of the equation is like that. Any equation you write with the x term, y term, constant equal to 0, it is a straight line. Equation of any straight line can be reduced in or represented by the standard form like this. So let me write the standard form. Equation of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, a, b, c are real numbers. A and B both not equal to 0. At a time they must not be equal to 0. A and B both must not be equal to 0. Zero at a time. Okay? In the same equation you cannot get, then it is meaningless. That's why it is data. A and B both must not be equal to 0 at a time. Equation of the form, this one, continue, is called standard form. Standard or general form of the equation of a straight line. Straight line. It is called equation of the straight line. Any linear equation in x and y always represent a straight line. That is why in all the 6 formula, I use it to write equation in the final stage, last stage, x term, y term, constant, right hand side 0. Because it is called standard form, general form. Equation of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, x term, y term constant, a, b, c are real number, a and b cannot be both 0 at a time, is called a standard or general form of the equation of a straight line. Now, let me give the equation of the line in this form. Can you find slope? Can you find y-intercept? Let me take one by one. First one, actually there are 10 points. In order to make the points clear, I have taken number 1. Slope and y-intercept of the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. How to find that? Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. By equal to minus ax minus c. Divide by b not equal to 0. Y equal to minus a by bx minus c by b. Or y equal to minus a by bx plus minus c by b. Take this ax c to the other side. Divide throughout by b. Y equal to a by b, c by b. This one is written is of the form to say like this. Y equal to mx plus c. So, immediately you can say, therefore, slope of the line m equal to whatever there in the place of this minus a by b. Y-intercept c equal to minus c by b. Don't be confusion here. See, this is small c, y-intercept. This is capital C in the equation. Small c represent y-intercept of the line. Right? First formula over. Given the equation, how to find slope and y-intercept. Let me take the example. Find slope and y-intercept of the following lines. Following lines. 1. Let me take 2 or 3 examples. Find slope and y-intercept of the following lines. 3x plus 2y plus 11 equal to 0. A is 3, B is 2, C is 11. Slope m equal to minus a by b, formula minus a by b, minus 3 by 2. Y-intercept C equal to minus a by b, minus 11 by 2. Find slope and y-intercept. Decide the values of capital A, capital B, capital C. Then write M and C, that's all. Second one. First one over second. 11x minus 5y minus 7 equal to 0. (11x minus 5y minus 7). A is 11, B is minus 5, remember, not 5, minus 5. C is minus 7. Slope m equal to minus a by b, formula minus a is 11, b is minus 5, careful, minus 11 by 5. Y-intercept C equal to minus a by b minus c by b. Very careful. Formula minus. C is again minus. B also minus. Minus 7 by 5. Careful to write values. And third one. Seven equal to 0. Slope is minus a by b. Minus a by b. A is, don't write a equal to 4. That is I have given. In order to make you to confuse. In the exam they make you like this. Immediately your thinking is this will be the value of A. No. A is here. So A is 3. B is 4. C is 7. Yes? Slope m equal to minus a by b minus 3 by 4. Y-intercept C equal to minus e by b minus 7 by 4. Next formula. There are 10 formula I told. Okay. Second one. X and Y intercept of the line. Not only Y intercept. Here you have to find X intercept as well as Y intercept. right? So equation is once again ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Ax plus by equal to minus c, take that c to the other side. Divide throughout by, divide throughout by minus c, what you get? A by minus cx plus b by minus cy minus c by minus c. Or this can be written careful, x divided by minus c by a, correct no? This a goes to the numerator. Actually when you multiply this, a goes to the numerator. Dividing by a fraction means multiplying it by the reciprocal. Plus y by y minus c by b equal to 1. Is of the form, see, is of the form, which form? X by p, y by q equal to 1. So x-intercept of the line is, of the line is p equal to minus c by a. Y-intercept of the line is, of the line is q equal to, it is the same here also, see, y-intercept is minus c by b. Here also you are getting the same thing, c by b. Given the equation in the standard form, you can find slope and y-intercept. Given the equation in the standard form, you can find x and y-intercepts. By bringing the equation into the standard form, x by p plus y by q equal to 1. Two formula over. Let me take some example from this. Find x and y intercepts of the following lines. Following lines. First one, 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Let me write some more problems now itself. 7x plus 8y minus 28 equal to 0. (3x, 13x plus 5y plus 11 equal to 0. Enough. Straight away we can write the answer, no problem. First one is a equal to 3, b equal to 2, c equal to minus 12. X-intercept p equal to minus c by a minus c by a 4. Y-intercept q equal to minus c by b minus c by b. Just by knowing the constant a, b, c, you can write slope y-intercept or x-intercept y-intercept. Second one, a equal to 7, b equal to 8, c equal to minus 28. X-intercept p equal to minus c by a equal to minus c by A, 4. Y-intercept Q equal to minus C by B minus C by B plus 28 by 8 or 7 by 2. Dividing both the numerator and denominator by 4. 4 7s are 4 2s are. And the last one, third one, A equal to 13, B equal to 5, C equal to 11. X-intercept P equal to minus C by A minus 11 by 13. Y-intercept Q equal to minus C by B minus C by B. Yes, X and Y intercept of the line. Homework. Find X, Y intercept. Also the slope of the following lines. All the three things are included. See here. Slope y-intercept first part, x and y-intercept second part. I combined all this. Slope, x-intercept, y-intercept. All the things you have to find. First one is 2x plus 8y plus 10 equal to 0. X plus y equal to 1 by 2. Third one, x by 3 plus 11y equal to 1. I think it is enough. This one is not written in the standard form, that is I have given. In order to find capital A, capital B, capital C, first you must represent in the standard form. Then say which is A, which is B. Here also it is not written, say half. You have to multiply throughout and get the standard form first. Then obtain the values of capital A, capital B, capital C. Write the values. You can do at home. So, for the timing it is enough. Let us continue the next video. Okay? Thank you.